guys, my name is Alexandra and this is my culture. First, I'm going to start off by talking about my school culture. I went to school in Palm Bay, Florida in the Brevard County public school system. Growing up, I never lived in an affluent neighborhood. I always lived in like a middle class, lower middle class neighborhood, but I still consider myself very privileged. The elementary school and all the schools I went to were very diverse, and I don't think I realized that until high school when I joined marching band and we traveled to lots of different schools in the county. And I don't think I ever realized how hard it was for kids at my school or some of the schools around me, how hard it was for them to achieve in school and how hard it was for them just to like get a ride to school or just push themselves in school. I don't think I ever realized that until like I traveled to these other schools and like I saw how easy it was for them to achieve, how all the access to all the different technologies, and learning to realize how easy it was for those kids. My friend group in school was always very diverse, and I liked it that way. I learned about lots of different cultures and what they eat and how their daily life is like and how it's different than mine. Yeah, I was a kid. I would say it was weird, but I never had that ethocentrism like thought that my culture was better, because to be honest, I really didn't think I had a culture compared to all these kids that had for instance, my Haitian friends, like they have a different language at home, Creole, and they have different food that I have at home, and they're very family orientated, and they always have someone around. I just liked having friends from different cultures because I just felt more well-rounded that way. Now I'm going to talk about my family culture. In my family, there's my mom, my dad, and my older brother. Both of my parents are from New York and have very strong northern dialects, but me and my brother were born in Texas and raised in Florida, so we have very strong, I guess southern, but not really like with a southern drawl, just like southern Florida accents. So when me and my brother go home to visit our family, we can code switch to some of our words having that New York accent or dialect, northern dialect. Anyways, my parents grew up in a time where discrimination and linguistic oppression based on where you came from was a social norm, and I think my dad, more than anyone, portrayed that onto me and my brother. He portrayed the prejudice he learned about other people onto us, and he expected us to think about other people the way he did. But I rebelled a lot against this. I tried to never hold anything against anyone. I never had any pre-thoughts about them. And that's where me and my dad like lose connection. We butt heads a lot with that topic. However, my mom grew up in a lower middle class poor family with divorced parents, which was out of the norm for that day, and she never portrayed to me any prejudice she had against anyone. With our differences in beliefs, my family isn't super close right now, but when we grew up, my family was very close. We would always eat dinner together. If it wasn't at the table, it was on the couch watching a TV show. And that all kind of like disconnected when I got into middle school, because my dad took a job out of our state, so we all kind of lost connection. But I'm glad that I learned to think differently than my dad, because I get to see people as who they are and not based on their stereotype. And that's my culture video. Thanks for watching.